Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Staci Berkowitz and I'm a supervising psychologist here at the Center for Anxiety. And today I want to talk to you about something that pretty much all of us experience, and that's worry. As humans, we are fortunate enough to have these really big and powerful brains that are capable of thinking about not only things that are happening right here, right now in front of us, but also things that happened in the past and things that might possibly happen in the future. And so one common problem that we can run into is we get stuck worrying about upcoming events or possibilities in our lives. And worry can absolutely become a habit or a routine way that we learn to cope with something that we're anxious about. So what do I mean when I'm talking about worry? When I'm talking about worry, I'm talking about negative, future-oriented thinking that tends to be repetitive. A lot of times we'll get stuck in thought spirals when we have the same thoughts over and over and over again. I'm sure you know what I mean. And a lot of times these thoughts will show up as the what ifs. What if I get a bad grade on that test tomorrow? What if my boss fires me? What if I catch a terrible disease? What if my friends don't actually like me? What if I make the wrong choice and I'm unhappy? One of the tricky things about worry is that it tends to make us think that we're doing something about the problem or the anxiety. It tends to feel like problem solving. When we're thinking about something we're really concerned about, we might feel productive. We might feel like we're going to find a solution. It might even feel like if we don't spend the time worrying about it, then our concern will be more likely to happen. The reality is that worry is quite different from problem solving. When we're problem solving, we're taking actual concrete steps to address the issue and come up with a solution to a problem. Maybe I'm figuring out how to study for a test. I'm making a study plan. I'm breaking it down. I'm taking my first steps, and I'm tweaking it as I need to. But unlike problem solving, worrying about something in and of itself cannot and will not change the outcome, even if our minds are really, really good at convincing us otherwise. And annoyingly, problem solving alone can't be used to work our way out of all topics that our minds like to worry about. A lot of times, uncertainty around whatever it is that we're anxious about, will I get sick? Will I be fired? Will I ever find love? Can be the most difficult piece to manage. Sometimes we worry to try and find certainty or to search for certainty, when the unfortunate reality is that so much of life is just incredibly uncertain. Uncertainty is so unpleasant for so many of us, and for one reason or another, we might have versions of uncertainty that we can tolerate and other versions of uncertainty that just feel entirely unmanageable. A range of therapy skills can be used to find various ways to sit with and learn to better tolerate uncertainty, so that worry doesn't have to interfere with you actually living your life. And although there are a number of tools and strategies that can be really, really helpful, the very first step is to get really good at recognizing when worry is happening in the moment that it's happening. We can't change the habit of worrying or incorporate new tools to help with worry if we don't first recognize when it's actually occurring. So, to do this, I often ask patients to keep a log throughout the day, tracking first, what triggered a particular worry spiral, and second, what's the topic of that worry spiral? And by paying really close attention to these two things, by paying close attention to how worry shows up in our lives, we can begin to take control over a mental process that so many of us can experience as totally out of our control. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this month's video blog. I wish you all a happy and a healthy new year, and who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to take on a new approach to managing worry in the year to come. Goodbye for now.